I had to wait ages for you to wake up. I always thought that the gift waits for the recipient to wake up. Oh, how the tables have turned, my dear. It's okay though. I know you're a gift worth waiting for. Merry Christmas, little one. How did you sleep? I know that sleeping under a Christmas tree is a tad bit weird, but I did try my best to make it as comfortable as possible. That's why you're on this human-sized dog bed. It's also why I tied you up with the softest red ribbons that I could find. And I'm so sorry that the gag was more likely than uncomfortable. I tried to put a star gift bow on it to make it look festive, but it doesn't make it any more bearable, I'm sure. I'll take it off now. After all, it's what I prefer to start with when opening a gift. I couldn't let my gift get damaged before I could unwrap it. And I was almost certain you'd damage your lovely speaking voice by screaming if you woke up early. Now, don't get me wrong. I do like to break my toys, eventually. But I'm in no rush to ruin something new. Let's just get this pesky little gag off of you. There we go, darling. I'm sure that's much more comfortable, isn't it? Well, screaming isn't really an answer, my dear. Besides, it's pointless. I know this house has a modern feel to it, but we're actually in the countryside. Once I allow you to go outside, I think you'll love it. You can see the starry night sky clear as day. We can also sit on the back porch and watch the fireflies light up the night sky. Doesn't that sound romantic? Right. Apologies, my dear. This is all a lot to take in. And while I do love to see those beautiful sparkling eyes, I hate to see them wide with fear. Not to mention, you're shaking like a leaf. Is there anything that I can do to ease your worry? Oh, honey. You know that I won't just let you go. That would undo all the work I did last night. What happened last night? Yes? I guess you may not remember everything after I spiked your eggnog. Cute story, actually. Our company does a big party every year. I normally don't attend those kinds of functions. It's mostly for people, lower in the company. No offense. But this year, I decided to see what all the fuss was about. Truth to be told, I found the event to be a bit lackluster. I was about to leave when you suddenly walked in. You caught my eye immediately, darling. You looked absolutely ravishing in your little Christmas getup. And when you spoke, it was like angels singing. You have a voice that I could listen to for hours. I was truly captivated by you. I knew there and then that I had to have you. Being that it was a Christmas party, it was easy enough to spark up a conversation. It has always been a fantasy of mine to have a little meet cute. So, admittedly, bumping into you wasn't so much of a clumsy accident, but rather a scripted interaction on my part. You know, when I bumped into you, I also used the same distraction to put something in your drink. It was a kind of a 2-for-1 special. While I did enjoy conversing with you, it didn't last long. Soon enough, you complained about growing weary. I offered to walk you out of your car, and you accepted. I suppose knowing that we worked at the same place made you more willing to accept my assistance. You were knocked out by the time the elevator got us to the first floor. From there, it was easy as pie to princess carry you out to my car. Once we were home, I carried you inside, wrapped you up, put you under the tree, and headed off to bed. Now we're here. No! Of course I don't carry a bunch of pills to drug women. I'm appalled that you'd think so low of me. I only kept one pill around in case the right woman came along. I'm not a monster. And as far as what I'm going to do with you, I'm going to love you. I brought you here so that we could get to know one another. Right now, I know that if I gave you unlimited freedom, then you would just run off. So, for now, I do need to keep you locked in the house, but you can have free reign of it. Oh, that reminds me. I actually got you something. My first gift from me to you. Here, open it. Oh, right. You can't. You're still a bit tied up at the moment. Forgive me. I just got so excited that I forgot. Here, I'll open it for you. Voila! A shiny new collar. I had it handcrafted. It's red leather, lined with plush fox fur, and has a real golden bell on it. A perfect fit. What do you think? Do you like it? Whoa! You love it so much that you were at a loss for words. Adorable. I'm glad you like it, my dear. I do so to spoil my girl with gifts. So this is one of many to come. I promise, from the bottom of my heart, I will do my best to make you happy here. All I want to do is spoil you with my love, time, and affection. And now that the collar is on, I can untie you. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot to mention, Not only is the collar decorative and comfortable, but it also has a GPS tracker in the bell. Not to mention, it's a shock collar. It's part of the reason you'll have free reign of the house. I've tested it out myself, so trust me when I say the voltage alone is enough to deter you from running. But you can never be too careful. There are locks on all of the doors and windows as well. I know this will all be temporary though. Once you realize that we belong together, you won't want to leave. I will give you everything you could ever want. Inside of these house walls, you are my princess. That will never change. I will always honor you, my beloved. I'm sure I've talked your ear off enough. Why don't I warm us up to some hot cocoa and we can sit by the fireplace. I can even put on some Christmas tunes for us to enjoy. But first things first. It's time to unwrap you, my dear.